What schools of the future could be like? Digitally personalized desks. Multi-touch surfaces have been in development for many years now and have recently reached mainstream audiences through the success of the iPhone. Looking ahead, they could one day bring in interactive dynamic presence to the common school desk. Imagine sitting at a desk that doubles as a source of real-time data that is literally at a student's fingertips, or using that desk as a portal for communicating and collaborating live with students all around the world. The desk itself could be used for note-taking, scientific diagrams, and even streaming video. Smart drugs. One of the more controversial measures on this list, smart drugs could soon be born out of advancements in pharmaceutical technology that help enhance cognition. Although almost certain to be subject to serious moral and ethical debates, the research exists to suggest that drugs enabling a broader brain capacity and enhanced memory could be on their way. The drug would unlikely carry the potency as dramatized in the 2011 Bradley Cooper thriller Limitless, but we may be on our way towards a regular brain enhancement vitamin in the morning before school. Robot teachers. Futuristic and dystopian as the concept of robot teachers may seem, we've actually already reached that frontier. Realist-looking robotic instructors are already commonplace in both Japan and South Korea, where the Saya model has become a valuable resource for schools suffering from a shortage of human educators. More recently, a school in Columbus, Ohio, experimented with a robot featuring a tablet hookup that allowed a teacher to remotely run the class with full control of the robot body's movement. Classrooms layout. Beyond technology, contemporary analysis of the structure of standard education shows that a shake-up is due for the physical dimension of the classroom. If technology has enabled students to learn by exploring and interacting with the outside world to a greater degree, the traditional notion of a teacher standing at the front of a class full of students in rows crammed into uncomfortable desks doesn't work. Schools could one day function in a more casual setting, where students operate within an open, informal space and roam freely amidst instructors. Cognitive hard drives. This may seem as though it's ripped out of the script of a sci-fi movie, but it isn't as unthinkable as you might imagine. Obviously, there are plenty of elements standing in the way before a hard drive attached to your brain becomes a reality. But preliminary discussion continues among scientists regarding a tool that will be able to download the information to be stored directly into a person's enhanced memory capacity. Known as metacognition, research is currently being done on a bionic eyes that will be able to manipulate the visual cortex of the brain. Blended learning. We already live in a world where students can attend schools remotely, taking part in online classes through shared digital interfaces, tests, and assignments, software and communication tools, such as FaceTime and live chats. These online classes are here to stay and could soon be implemented as a supporting sidekick of regular schooling. While technology isn't likely to ever trump the benefit of face-to-face learning, a blended model would offer a level of flexibility for students in the event of illness or schedule conflict, while placing a level of accountability upon them. Technologically adapt teachers. One of the biggest challenges facing educators in the fast-developing world of technology is not simply keeping up with their pupils, but getting ahead of the curve. While young students have plenty of know-how when it comes to using their personal devices and other digital tools for social and entertainment purposes, they are typically less inclined and less knowledgeable when it comes to using technology to research and access information. Therefore, the teachers of tomorrow will need to be technological experts to help guide young students in the fast-growing world of technology of the future. Personalized learning. Where textbooks have offered a rigid, limited means by which students could absorb information through reading, we have only scratched the surface of the personalized individual-specific learning environment. The current digital technologies have fostered. Lesson plans can now evolve to include visually oriented and orally oriented learning, as well as allowing students to initiate their own learning tools through interacting with the environment around them. Remote connectivity also allows learning to be both communal and independent in nature. Haptic technology, a tactile feedback technology that digitally recreates the sense of touch. Haptic technology could offer students hands-on practical learning that exists in a safe virtual environment. By applying forces, vibrations, and motions to the user, haptic technology can replicate the feeling of real-world roles to provide a realistic form of training. Students of the future may, for instance, dissect a virtual frog for biology or gain authentic experience in roles otherwise ill-suited for a beginner-level training. This would allow students to train quicker through trial and error. Augmented reality eyewear. Digital textbooks are an exciting and potentially effective technological development in schools, but even they simply represent a step towards larger potential opportunities in education. Can you imagine, for instance, the ability to learn about the American Civil War from Abraham Lincoln himself? VR eyewear like the Oculus Rift brings virtual reality not only to video games but also for real-life simulators. Augmented reality technology basically layers data on top of the reality that we already witnessed, allowing for an immersive academic experience that puts the student right into the lesson. It may not be as far away as you think. What do you think about these technologies? Which of them was your favorite? Tell us in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. This way you will help our job a lot. Thanks for watching and see you later. Bye bye.